ever be able to get those unless they also donated on the Kickstarter. We won't be selling those 1, 2, 5, 10 years down the road. Never.
Yes, right. That's
Because
completely
they're
correct.
exclusive. But the other bunny ears, other colors of bunny ears, might be sold, like brown or red or green bunny ears. Maybe like released as rare items for other things, for forum events or contests or anything. Like I've said, the options are almost infinite. Do you think that EA will sue you guys for this? No, I do not. Will the store be usable in the alpha? Do you guys know? Because I don't actually. Hello?
Sorry,
Oh.
I was owning Yockel. Anyway.
Nice. Do you know if the store will be available in the alpha?
The store. Hopefully it will, but we're not sure how many items will be in it, so of course the exclusive items will be there, so that you bought.
Yeah. Right. Will there be like emotions like emotes and like taunts, and will there be a kill cam in the game? There should be a kill cam. Actually, there is a kill cam now.
Yeah, there.
And we already have like 1 or 2 taunts, and there will be a lot more in the future.
I'm seeing the question here. What is the average FPS? And if I play here, it feels silky smooth. I think it's about, might be 90 FPS. That's what it feels like. Maybe 70, 80, 90. Between that, yeah. But I don't know for sure. I mean, you see it in 30 FPS, but it plays really good here.
Here's a question. When are you guys gonna give free keys away? We've done that in the past, and we might do a bit more of that, like once before the alpha, although I doubt it. But
It will always depend on the I think the actions that we will get. Maybe something like Christmas, or I mean Christmas has been, but special events we'll see.
Yeah. Will you guys add the amount of health and the level beneath or next to the name of your team member? I guess so. Yeah, I mean, that should be something we'll add. We may make it so that only the spotter can see friendly, like teammates' health, because that just seems like it would make sense. Although we might also not do that. That's one of these balance things that we need to decide. Level, I don't see why not. You'll probably be able to see your teammates' levels, maybe even your enemies' levels as well. If an enemy shoots, do you see it on the minimap? I don't actually think you do. Do you, Paul? Do you know?
I think not, no. But if you guys want that in the future, maybe we can implement that.
Yeah.
So if you're missing out on that, then yeah, of course, why not?
Will the spectate be available in ranked and normal games, or only in fun or free game modes? Because now they can give away positions. Right. This is a bit of a problem, and I don't think it'll be possible to join a game, start playing, and then instead of playing like in the middle of a match, go into the spectate mode.
No.
I think you'll have to join a game as a spectator, because that way, spectating is possible, but which is good for tournaments, because we need to be able to have spectators for tournaments, for live streams and stuff, but it will not ruin like the competitive aspects.
Yeah, so there will be like a delay on maybe like
Yeah.
10 seconds, or I don't know, a minute. Yeah. So
Right.
you can't actually see the live position. Yeah.
Will you get an alpha key when you donate on the second donation page? Yes, you will.
Yes.
If you donate enough.
Of course.
When will the closed alpha end approximately? I guess we don't really know, do we?
No, it's a testing phase as well, and
once we feel like we've tested things enough and gotten far enough to release something more open, that's when we'll do that. Will the suicide button be available in ranked games? That's actually an interesting question. Will it?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We might
That's
just see
something
later.
we have to look at. That's something we have to talk about and figure out an answer to.
Would you like to see the suicide button in ranked games? I mean, I think it might. Anyway, we'll have a look at that later.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
how to get ammo? That's quite an interesting thing. So there, he's attacking me. So there are certain talents are. Can you please stop attacking me? So there's certain talents that will give you ammo, of course. Then also, if you cap a flag, then you will have an ammo box there, and you will get ammo over time if you stand by the flag. That's the other thing. So we have basically two ways of getting ammo. Yeah. And of course, it's really important. We made this because uh, there there have to be enough tanks in the game, so everybody gets ammo from their tanks, because the tank is the only one that has the ability to give anybody ammo. So that's basically also a competitive aspect, that people have to choose between certain classes and those features. Yeah,
Question: will we be able to install mods in the game? I don't actually know much about this. Do you?
I think that's well not the case in the beginning, because it's a multiplayer and it makes not that much sense to, yeah, I don't know,
What
to
about
mod
in
the
single
game.
player, like tutorial mode kind of thing?
Probably, I mean, the game files are there. If you, I don't know, if you're good to do that, then if you can do that, if you have the skills, then try.
I'm so far back in the chat. I'm 15 minutes back. Will motorcycles be added in the alpha? No,
Nope.
probably not. No vehicles
There
will
was
be
a
in the
stretch
alpha.
goal. You had to reach it. You didn't. Not just kidding. No, not in the alpha, but later. It's basic. It's This is my favorite vehicle that will definitely be implemented later.
Does revive work before and after players die? You can't use revive before a player is dead because you can't revive a player that's alive. But you can use the talent while your teammate is still alive, and then if they die while the talent is still up, like while the field is still on the battlefield, and then they die inside of that, they will get revived by the talent. So you can activate it before they die, and then they'll get revived, and you can also activate it after they're dead, and like over them, and then they will also be revived. So yeah.
What are you guys working on the most at the moment? I mean, it's basically we have different parts. So we have the art part, we have the coding part, marketing, of course, business. So they're all working parallel and not like one after another. So we're working on everything basically. So we're working on improving the map. We're working on a new map concept, which I talked about earlier. We're working on making the characters look better. We're working on the talents. We're working on the server side coding stuff. On the website, of course. So those are basically the main focuses at the moment.
Someone asks, Munchie, what can do? I assume you're talking about the shoulder pet. He can't do much, but he sits there and he's cute.
And he's cool. Yeah.
He's really cool.
Yeah.
He'll make you the coolest kid on the battlefield. But yeah.
Will this map have vehicles? If the vehicles are ready, then this map will probably have them, because it's quite large. So at least jeeps, planes not, because we don't have it like integrated in the map. But yeah, jeeps.
Will this PaySafe card be a payment option? On our second donation page, yes, it will.
Yes.
Basically, anything you can think of that a person can use to give money to another person will be an option on our donation page.
Yeah. So
we have a lot of options for the donation page, so there's like nobody that'll be left out. Hopefully, I would be amazed if someone could find a payment option that wasn't available. Someone's asking for the max possible FPS. I think it's unlimited. I mean, it's as high as your computer can run, right?
yeah. At the moment, that should be correct. Yeah.
Yeah. How many guns will there be? This is something that we'll be creating constantly. So, the later into the game cycle, the more guns there will be. I mean, like
Yeah, but in the alpha there will be basically one gun for each gun class, so and faction of course. So like one Wicked and one Resident MG, and yeah, same for snipers, knives, whatever. But later we will be adding more constantly, as Elliot said.
All right, this is an interesting question. The stretch goals that we didn't reach, will they still be implemented after the alpha, like at a later date? They will, right? Like these are all things that we want to
but it
implement later.
will really depend on the stretch goal. So like the time we will implement it will really depend on the stretch goal. So the really high ones, like female characters, that will take a time, and that will probably not be in the alpha, not be in the beta, so that will be in the full release, I guess. But smaller ones, of course, we might add them early as well. So in a foreseeable time, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but the interesting thing about this is that, in theory, every single stretch goal is something that will be added at some point. The thing is just how long it'll take us to add that. Also, about female characters, I do want to explain a little bit about why that's such a challenge, because a lot of people, including me at first, didn't or don't realize why that's so difficult. The reason that it's so difficult to add female player models is every time we release an outfit item or a cosmetic item, which is something we're going to be doing a lot because that's one of our big focuses in the game, it doubles the amount of points. Because if we have to make both a Resident and a Wicked outfit item, we have to make one model for each team right now. If we had female characters on both teams, we'd have to make 2 models for each team, meaning we'd have to create 4 models in total, which, as I said, essentially doubles the amount of work we need to do to create one outfit item, which means that this will require a lot of funding and a lot of resources to do. And that's why that's so high up. It's a difficult thing to create.
It's basically double the work, so it's not just duplicating and adding stuff to another model, but it's really new animations for every weapon, new outfits for like everything new, like a completely new faction actually.
Yeah. 2 completely